Hello, welcome back to the Chatting Ball podcast with Sam and Ahmed here on the WDSportz YouTube channel. It's been a very long time since we last did one of these.
A very long time.
You've been home for Ramadan and
Eid. That's when I was happy, to be honest. Obviously now I'm a bit miffed and a bit upset with what we've seen. Obviously this is a big topic. Obviously this is filmed after what we did.
Yeah, last night. Yeah. Last night we all watched the
Europa League
final.
Yeah.
Ahmed's team, Man United, lost
and
11-10 on penalties, which is
like the weirdest thing I've seen probably in a final.
I don't think I've ever seen a penalty shootout go that far.
I mean, I think the furthest one I saw was probably not even Russia, because I think Russia won that 5-3 in 2018. I can't remember. It's been ages since I've seen a penalty shootout that well, and the only two penalties that stick out in my mind that were pretty poor was I think there was one, I can't remember the Villarreal player, he shot and De Gea couldn't reach it, but obviously he was a bit too weak on it. And I think it was, I can't remember.
And then De
Gea's was awful. I was trying to block De Gea's out of my mind, to be honest. I mean, you can look at it from two perspectives. He's a keeper, so A, he should be really good at penalties, but B, he's a professional footballer. You think he'll be able to hit it well.
But then when does it ever come down to the keeper?
Exactly. It shouldn't come to a period. We should have seen that game out. Like, the way that we started was we accepted that this is just like an exhibition match, in my opinion, because what you get when you win the Europa League, you get that golden ticket, which is the Champions League, which is the UEFA's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You know, you want to get in there and you don't care. And I think, for me personally, they just looked like they didn't care. Like,
well, yeah, you've already got it.
Yeah, so they were like...
For Villarreal, it looked like they cared more, because for them, they've missed out on Europe, obviously.
Yeah, and of course, that's their first major competition they've won.
Yeah, that's the first ever trophy.
Which is crazy. And credit to them, you can't knock them. Like, any Man United fans, I'm opening myself to full Twitter here, any Man United fans who are criticising how Villarreal played, who are saying that they were lucky, they weren't lucky. In fact, we were lucky to score, I think, because... with that, it was just poor. It was just like generally poor. Like, you could even argue that Cavani was offside for that goal. I've seen a lot of people argue that anyway. I don't know. I mean, we miss Maguire, I think, a lot.
Yeah, you miss Maguire a lot. I was going to say that.
Yeah, I think now Harry Maguire is that piece of the puzzle that you don't think you'll need, but it's like the most critical part.
Yeah. I mean, he gets so much abuse.
He gets so much abuse. It's ridiculous.
In games, even, from Man United fans.
Yeah.
But that's only... if he plays bad, he gets loads of abuse. If he plays well, he doesn't get any praise.
No.
Like, it must be a hard job being Harry Maguire. Like, you're captain of this club, this massive club. You've got so many expectations on you, and you don't get any praise when you play well. Like, he's had a good season.
He's had a really good season.
He's second in the league behind Man City. Not at the start of the season, you say, you'll come second.
I'll take that.
And it's not Liverpool winning the league.
Yeah.
Every Man United fan will take that.
Every Man United fan.
So now that you've lost this Europa League final to Villarreal, and it's like it's Unai Emery. It's a very average side.
It's an average side that if you look at the La Liga, they get basically not swept away every game.
They're like the Wolves of the Liga.
But they play very defensive. They don't play like the Spanish tiki-taka football.
No. Completely flat 4-4-2. I don't know if anyone watching this read my preview yesterday, but I basically said Gerard Moreno will score. Yeah. Like, without Harry Maguire there, your defence looks so weak, and Gerard Moreno's had an absolutely fantastic season. He will score. And again, if you don't have Harry Maguire playing.
Yeah, to concede a goal like that, like, I've got nothing if it was open play. Like, for instance, right, call it back to another final. The Leicester final, right? The FA Cup final. How Tielemans scores that winning goal, right? Where he's running and he shoots and he scores. You know, if he scored a goal like that, I was like, you know what, fair play. That's a goal out of nowhere. Yeah. He's took his chance and he scored. Good on the lad. But when you have a goal, which is, again, something that is almost like a Groundhog Day for Man United fans, constantly seeing the same set piece goals go in, you just feel like, what's the point? You just feel like, it's just sad to see, really, and it's not effective in the slightest. In fact, it's poor. It's poor from everyone. I think I'm Ollie in still. Obviously, a lot of Man United fans now are split.
I'm very much Ollie in for you. I think if I was a Man United fan, I would be very angry at any Man United fans who say Ollie out.
Yeah.
I think he's taken you to heights that you could never have expected under anyone else.
Exactly, and
let's be real, you're still in that rebuild stage. You still need 2, 3 maybe good signings, and to be even competing with the Liverpools and Man Cities, which is maybe even Chelsea's next season. Yeah. Like realistically, where do you want to come next season?
Exactly. Like, and the thing is, like, Chelsea's getting better. I think Leicester are like a dark horse now.
But Leicester are every season come fifth. Like Leicester are going to come fifth every season.
Liverpool will be interesting to see what they do with that summer. Obviously, Klopp's been open and said we need to sell. So could we see play? Obviously, Ronaldo's off. Who else will leave?
I mean, I can see Firmino leaving and Klopp going for an actual striker.
True. And I mean, who will they sign defensively? I think the race will be on to get someone like Varane, who has expressed he's clearly unhappy at Real Madrid in the past. The three kings, obviously, that every probably Man United fan will want is Sancho, Varane, and probably someone like Declan Rice.
Do you not think Harry Kane?
The thing is,
because I've seen a lot of paper. It might just be paper talk, but I've seen a lot of paper talk linking Harry Kane to you. Because if you sell Martial, you've got, say Martial goes for 25 mil to an Italian club, say Roma. Now Jose's there, he like Martial. Say Jose gets Martial to go to Roma for it. But like that puts your transfer budget for the summer maybe 150 million. For that, you can go and get Kane.
Of course.
And Kane will score you every goal. He will score you for you every game.
He will, and he'll be sensational. Bruno will get assists.
Behind him, he will score.
Everyone's FPL team would probably be the same. Bruno, Kane.
Bruno, Kane. Have to be in there.
Like,
the only difference will be who should I captain each week. That'd be it.
That's what I mean. I think we'll dominate, but again, I don't think we'll get Kane. I think he's going to the blue side of Manchester. I think it's obvious. Obviously, with Aguero leaving and stuff like that. Obviously,
I think Man City are in more need of a striker than you are as well, because Cavani's just signed that 1-year extension.
And but it's sorry to go. It's just it's just poor that we can't really compete like that anymore. We have to sign old mercenaries. I think Cavani will suffer from what Zlatan suffered from in his second season. This obscurity, because again, he's an old guy. He's not young. I can't imagine him doing the same. He might prove me wrong, and I hope he does, but it's going to be tough for him, I think. And, I mean, if Greenwood starts moving further up the pitch, Greenwood becomes Cavani's understudy for a season and then takes over the season after. I think Greenwood's going to be nailing down that spot for probably the rest of his career. At least a couple of years. But it's like, is Greenwood talented enough to do that? To play as a striker on his own? Again, like, he's young, he's still learning the game. Obviously, Fergie loves him. If you watch that Sports Bible interview with Gary Neville, he talks about it. But again, I think it's going to be hard. I think you can't really understand where United are going until you see the process. Again, there's some players I wonder why he's still here. De Gea, I think, is off. I think that's his hurrah. I think he's
hurrah. Last hurrah.
With that penalty,
and
I think Pogba might be looking at that door.
I don't know. I think Pogba's staying. He's a Man United fan. Boyhood Man United fan. I think Pogba's staying. I think Man United fans want Pogba to go.
But I don't know.
In recent weeks, though, when Rashford was not in the team, Pogba was on, and Pogba was playing off the left. It's probably the best we've seen him. Best run of form we've seen him.
Again,
in the Man United shirt.
I think I told you when I saw the starting lineup, why is Rashford starting? Because again, if you look how Rashford's played, he hasn't played well, and I feel for him because it must be frustrating and it must be tough. But come on.
I mean, that's one of my questions I want to ask you. Have you got any hot takes that are really unpopular opinions? Because mine is that Rashford is not a good footballer.
No,
he's a very nice man. I'm going to get loads of hate for this. Watch, this one will blow up. I'll be known hating Rashford forever. But I don't hate Rashford. He's a lovely man.
He's a great
but he
guy.
needs to stop being treated like he's some prodigal son of... he's not like David Beckham. No. He's not like the second coming of Ronaldo.
No, he's
alright. He does a job.
Yeah, he's a
but
good player.
He's not going to be one of your star men.
No, he won't be.
But he's being treated like he is.
Yeah,
and he's not old enough. I don't know. He's not experienced enough to carry a team on his back.
No,
like Bruno Fernandes knows what he's doing. He did it for Sporting, and he basically burst on the scene at Sporting.
Yeah, and then obviously he's come to United and he's took that shirt and he's rolled with it. But with Rashford, I don't think he exactly knows. His confidence is gone. I don't think. Again,
I don't think he has a natural position.
Yeah, we'll discuss it afterwards. But especially the England squad, he's there, and I think obviously he'll make the final cut. But I think it'll be wrong for Southgate to start him. I think he'll cost us games. I think, and if anything, he'll cost us, because even like, to pardon the pun, he did look rash. You know, he was running around like we had no idea what he was doing. I think he had one shot, but he shanked it. You know, and he didn't exactly have an idea. I'm not saying it was just him. I just think it was all Man United players, because I think there was a play that summed it up. Luke Shaw's cut in. He's done a great cut. Cavani's open. He just has to pass it to him, and Cavani's got a chance on goal. But instead, I think he goes for goal himself. He shanks it. It comes
sort of spins it around,
and it hits Cavani in the face.
Yeah.
And I think credit
drops straight to Pau Torres, who you're also linked with.
Yeah.
Who would, after last night, it's the first I've seen of him.
Yeah,
I've seen you've been linked with him all season, but he was really good.
Because if he's not there, it's a goal from nowhere. Yeah. Because the keeper, he's clearly beating the keeper, because I think his name's Rulli or something.
Yeah, it's one of his first games this season. Might even be his first game this season.
And why weren't we putting more pressure on him? Yeah. It's first day. Have a shot. Just challenge him.
Especially people like Bruno, Rashford, Greenwood. Like, you played like Cavani up top, finished his chances. Yeah. Like, we saw that.
Yeah.
The ball came out to him in the box and he finished it. But Bruno, Rashford, Greenwood, we know all three of them can hit it from distance. Why would they not test
shoot?
The keeper?
Just shoot at him, because he can't. He'll be like, it'll be like that Roma keeper that came on, right? Why did they challenge him all the time? Because again, the second goal, he made some of the goals Roma conceded against us. Any top class keeper saving them, or any keeper of any regard who's played regularly will save them.
Yeah.
But you know, and if you look how he was, again, the only time he shined was the penalty shootout. Really, that was the only time when he was questioned. And again, look where it ended, 10-11.
I mean, both goalkeeper performances weren't great last night.
Yeah, I mean,
but we don't expect that from Rulli.
No.
Rulli's not class. I mean, he came through the ranks at Man City.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you knew that.
I did not know that.
He's not a great keeper. He's all right.
Yeah.
Does a job as a deputy.
Yeah.
But he is just a deputy.
And then
De Gea still wants that number one shirt.
Yeah.
And he was not very good.
No, penalty shootouts are not his forte.
No.
But I think a lot of
he hasn't saved a penalty since 2016.
Yeah, I think a lot of general Man United fans and football fans alike will remember when. I think, to be fair, I don't know if I'm right, but I think the last penalty shootout I had was in Russia in the World Cup for Spain. And watch it back, you can see the same mistakes he's doing. Like he's almost playing dodgeball. Like he's diving like full. Like he's just going out the way, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not a penalty. Obviously,
I think he has to choose his side. And
you got to go for it, I suppose. But
it just never works.
No,
and people know that he's going to do that.
So you know, he's already moving before the player's already taken his shot.
Yeah.
So it's one of those ones where, you know, the player has time to adjust.
If you're against a half decent player.
Yeah, you know, and he can adjust and go for power if he needs to, or placement. And it's tough to see. It's tough to watch from every Man United fan, I think. And you know, we'll have to look back on it and think it was our chance. Hopefully, we get another chance next season. But again, with Chelsea rebuilding under Tuchel, you know,
Chelsea's rebuild's pretty much over, though, isn't it?
Exactly.
Chelsea now look like a good side.
Yeah, which is scary.
It is scary because at the start of the season, I said Chelsea, they're going to be up there, probably like league title challengers. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Timo Werner didn't score that many goals, but like Timo Werner will come good. We've seen it before. He scored 30 in Germany. He's fine.
Yeah.
Like he's a good striker, and usually he's a good finisher. And this season he's had something like 16 goals ruled out because of VAR, which is strange.
Yeah.
Like, how can you score 16 goals ruled out with VAR? But like, we know Werner will come good. It's just who in your squad is underperforming so massively that you'll be able to keep pace with that Chelsea side at least. Like realistically, we know City are going to be up there next season. We probably know Liverpool with Van Dijk back, probably Joe Gomez back, maybe an actual out-and-out striker. They'll be up there somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, and then there's you, Chelsea, Leicester. Leicester play well, beat everybody apart from like the top six. Let's be real. Then you played well this season, but have you got that player who's going to take you to the next level, keep your pace, try and keep your pace with like Liverpool, City next year?
Yeah.
definitely keep your pace with Chelsea. Like, it's... Like, Chelsea, Kai Havertz has been great in recent weeks. Timo Werner will come good.
Yeah.
Like, Hakim Ziyech, as we know he's talented. He did it against Tottenham a couple of years ago in the Champions League.
Yeah.
It's just like...
But I don't know where these players are necessarily going. I don't know. Like, when they took the runners-up medal, right? For me, again, this is my heart. Get rid of this runners-up medals in UEFA, in FIFA as well. I don't understand why we have them. No one wants them. No one really likes them, and no one's going to keep them.
Unless you're a completely like a really rubbish side that's got to a final by pure luck. You don't want it. Like a non-league side getting to an FA Cup final, taking a runners-up medal, they take that every day of the week.
They still probably celebrate like they won it.
Man United went there expecting to win. And you didn't win, and then you got a runners-up medal. It's just sort of adding an insult to injury.
And then obviously some players took them off straight, but some players kept them on. And again, that's my opinion. I think I wanted them to sort of take it off or just grab it and go. I'm not going to keep this. I'm going to.
It has to be put around your neck, but like, who wants it on eBay? No, that's the problem. I mean, like, even a fan wouldn't want it.
No one wants it.
No.
I came second.
Yeah.
And I think that's the issue. I think, again, they kind of accepted that if we win it, we win it, that's nice, but if we don't, it's not the end of the world, which is like not how I wanted them to think. I wanted them to go for it. Like in 2017, under Mourinho, if you watch that game back, anyone, they went for it. They actually, but again, look at the context, they needed to win it because we had such a poor season. Yeah. And I think we finished outside
the Mourinho treble.
Yeah.
We like the Mourinho treble, it's good.
But I think we finished 5th. I think City clinched 4th off us, and then obviously we needed to win that to finish. And then obviously the season next, Mourinho kind of did like what Oli did now, finishing 2nd. But we gave Mourinho a lot of stick for it. Yeah, a lot of stick.
But then Mourinho comes in for a lot of stick everywhere he goes.
Exactly.
Like Roma, do you reckon he'll last more than a year?
No, I think it'll be hard for him at Roma because look at the Roma team itself.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're a big fan of Italian football, so it's like you know a lot more than me. But I sort of know me things here and there. But I know Roma this season have struggled. Yeah, Roma this season aren't great.
Well, to be honest, they'll be weaker because Inter's. I think kind of Conte's left. Juve. Look terrible.
And apparently Ronaldo's leaving.
Yeah, and I think the whole team needs to leave because honestly, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're playing a 4-4-2. I don't know why Pirlo's there. I don't know why they haven't signed anyone, and it just looks awful. Napoli, for one, are always one of those dark horses. They always start off the season really, really well. They're like,
and then they're like
Italian Leicester.
Yeah, they just end up bottling it.
Yeah, and
then the season.
And then you've got teams like obviously AC, who I kind of follow. Again. Bottle jobs, had the league under wraps until January, no losses, and then they went on this losing streak. And again, that's a fairly young team.
But that's I mean, Milan. I know they've been in a rebuild stage for a long time. AC Milan, this is, but they've still got a really young side. Like I know Donnarumma's leaving, but they're getting. I say you, because they're like a second team for Ahmed. Yeah, so it's like. But they're getting Mike Maignan from Lille, who we also need to talk about, by the way. Lille's incredible title.
That was inspirational. That was great.
I mean, I was watching a video on it. I don't remember where it was from, but their wage bill compared to PSG's is a bigger difference than Man City's to Sheffield United's.
That's crazy. That's mental. And I think that's what I like about what Lille have done. They've managed to prove, hey, money isn't everything, and they had a great team. They had Jose Font, who played
Jose Font, and
that's the only player I know.
They had like Burak Yilmaz, who they signed on a free, who's never really done anything outside of Turkey.
Yeah, that's mental.
And then they've got a really strong Turkish core, which I don't know if you read my Euros preview on the WDSportz.
That's why Turkey have been my dark horse.
Yeah, my dark horse is Turkey for these Euros because Turkey's whole team is actually okay. Yeah. Like if they can get it together and play as a team, play as one unit, I think they're up there. Yeah. Semi-final at least.
I think Turkey are class. I don't really like. I think the thing is we have that observation as outsiders looking in a lot of the time because obviously when you don't study something or you don't follow something, you're gonna think it's a farmers' league. Yeah. And I always call the French league a farmers' league, but I think in fairness,
that is just football Twitter.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe
it is just really.
And I think it was the closest league race in Europe, which is crazy. So credit to them, honestly. Enjoy it, any Lille fans watching. Because I doubt
there's any Lille fans watching, if I'm honest with you.
Maybe.
Top population of the city is only 50,000.
Yeah,
if one of them 50,000 Lille fans is watching this video right now, get at us. We're quite happy to have you on.
Yeah.
And get in the middle.
I'll take it, yeah. And, you know, obviously with that is, again, like, it'll be interesting to see how PSG respond to it. Will we see Neymar finally leave? Will we see, you know, Pochettino try and rebuild, restructure, you know, again...
Or will we see Pochettino leave? Like, for PSG,
after like 3 months.
That's a disappointing season.
Yeah.
For PSG, he was brought in to turn around from Thomas Tuchel.
To win the league and I think get to the Champions League.
Win the league and get to the Champions League and probably try and win the Champions League. Let's be real, they were his aims. And they just... They play like spoiled children. Right? That's the best analogy I've got for it.
Yeah, because I think the Bayern game...
when they start running around and snapping people. Yeah. It's like Marco Verratti. Yeah. I know he's a class player. Yeah. Like, this is bad.
The Italian enforcer.
I know he's good. I've seen things say he's good all his life. I've never seen him play well.
I've never seen him play well either.
Like, I don't watch PSG in the league, but I watch him in the Champions League. I've never seen him play well.
There's so many PSG, and I call them passive PSG players. That 333 there, the P's. Because there are some that I watch and think, okay, I know you're good at football, but what do you do? Like, Draxler's one of them. I know he's supposed to be good. I don't know what the hell he does. Ander Herrera, he came from France, obviously went to PSG. I thought he would fly for some reason. Yeah. He rarely gets a game. Di Maria sometimes can turn it on.
Di Maria's just...
Consistency's poor.
Yeah, he's very inconsistent.
And, you know, I think that he's got a terrible attitude towards the game. Their defensive pairing, I think they work okay, but they look a bit dodgy.
I mean, Kimpembe's is a really good defender. And say Real Madrid lose Varane this summer to you or to whoever.
Liverpool, I think.
Liverpool have signed Konate from RB Leipzig. That's so now Liverpool have something like last season. They started the season with something like 3 senior centre backs.
Now
they've got something like 6.
Like,
and Nat Phillips and Reece Williams.
Yeah.
So they've got something like 8 centre backs to play. Who all want to play.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll be hard. And obviously Van Dijk's probably just
Van Dijk, Gomez will come back. Yeah. And then two both probably walk into the team.
What about Joe Matip?
Joe Matip. They've got Kabak.
Kabak's alright. I think he started. To be fair, I gave him. I think he started off really dodgy. Like, obviously everyone remembers his.
But then it's hard to join a team like Liverpool.
Yeah, and then try and fix it when obviously when you're not Schalke,
when you're the worst team in the Bundesliga. Right?
Yeah, you're not going to do well. But you know, it's one of them ones. But yeah, I think that that Lille keeper that AC Milan are going to sign, I think he'll become a talent. I think Donnarumma might come to Man United. I have a suspicion because obviously they want De Gea out the door. I think Dean Henderson is young as well. Donnarumma is young as well. Create that competition. I think giving Dean Henderson the number 1 shirt might be a bit too costly. Yeah. I think he's made some basic mistakes. Like against Liverpool.
I'm not convinced by Dean Henderson.
Yeah.
It seems like he's that sort of typical... You know, like last season when he was at Sheffield United, no one really expected Sheffield United to be that great.
No.
They were pretty good last year.
Yeah.
But they did face a lot of shots and he saved a lot of shots. Like, he didn't have the chance to make a lot of mistakes, or a lot of his actions weren't mistakes.
Yeah.
Or weren't quite good because he was at this Sheffield United. High-flying Sheffield United, the morale was so high.
Yeah.
The form was so high. Like, and now Dean Henderson's at Man United, who play more the attacking game, dominate possession. He only has maybe 5 actions a game.
I mean, that's what I mean. Obviously, at Sheffield, we saw him rise and become this great shot stopper, and then obviously he's come back to Man United, and obviously the pressure's a bit different. You know, obviously, I still personally thought what Chris Wilder achieved with that Sheffield side, gets my full respect, obviously like that. But obviously, second season syndrome stuck in there, so they went down. But obviously Dean didn't want to stay, which is fine, I get it. And he came back to us. And I think Ollie wants to create that competition for De Gea, but what it came off is De Gea just looking like a smuggy on the bench, because every time Dean made a mistake, he would have went, hey, look, I'm okay. I wouldn't do that.
I would never do that.
And like one of the mistakes I remember Dean making before, and hopefully, and we'll talk about England hopefully in the last 5, I hope he doesn't start for England, it's just some of the basic stuff he does, like on the third goal for Liverpool, I don't know if you remember, Salah's broken.
Oh, his positioning's not great.
He's not come out. Like, you're like, keeper?
He's not great against the counter-attacking side.
You're told from a young age, just come out. You know, it's not on you. It's on,
stuck in no man's land.
Yeah, and he was like, should I go, should I not? And then obviously, he's opened himself up, and it's just made that angle so wide for a finisher like Salah that he can just pass it through him.
A finisher like Salah who will finish any chance he gets.
And it's bad. And I think... I don't know. I think obviously England for me. I want to talk about the Euros now. I want to talk about something more positive.
We want to talk about the Euros. Let's get excited for something.
You know, I think goalkeepers is going to be a hard one. I think Pickford just has to start.
Pickford has to start.
Basic.
Now Pope's injured.
Yeah.
For the he's not in the provisional squad, so he won't be going. I think Pickford starts.
Anyone you think was supposed to be in the provisional and didn't get picked?
I don't know if Harvey Barnes is fit. Yeah. But I have Harvey Barnes over Saka and Greenwood.
I think Harvey Barnes is still injured, isn't he?
I think he might be.
Madison didn't make it.
Madison didn't make it. Patrick Bamford didn't make it. And I would say Tomori.
Yeah.
I know Tomori.
I mean, I was surprised.
He has left England.
I was surprised when I saw Ben White there.
Yeah.
Because I think Ben White's played alright.
I think Gareth Southgate's taking Ben White in case Harry Maguire can't make it. Because without Harry Maguire, we have to play a back five.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I've seen everywhere. Yeah. Without Harry Maguire, we cannot play a back four because we can't play a back two of John Stones and Conor Cody.
Or do you think it's one of those ones where, like, I'm not trying to be top six biased, you know? So I pick Ben White because obviously I'm not top six biased. I'm not like football Twitter get to me.
I don't know. It's just.
I don't know. I mean, for me personally, I was surprised when I saw Ollie Watkins there. Because Ollie Watkins and Bamford started off really well.
But then
season.
Bamford's 28, Ollie Watkins is 24.
Yeah, and I don't think Watkins will really come on the pitch.
No.
Tyrone Mings, I was surprised to see him there. I thought Mings has had a really dodgy season.
Mings is not great. No. Well, but Mings is left-footed. Yeah. Again, if we have to play that back five, Mings plays on the left. Yeah, true. It's fine.
I was glad Kieran Trippier made it. Obviously, I thought.
Glad Kieran Trippier.
Yeah, because I
want him to go.
I was watching his highlights and I thought, fair play. He's had a great season at Atletico, and he's actually.
We won the league, and it's the best defensive team in the world.
I think he was in the La Liga team of the season on nominations. I don't know if he was starting 11. But I think England looks strong. I think the group we have looks in our favour.
I don't actually know who's in our group. Scotland.
Scotland. I can't remember the other two, but I remember they're winnable games. I think Sweden. We've got Sweden again.
Well, I mean, realistically, every game's winnable except maybe France.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, competition-wise, every other team, Spain don't look great.
No.
Apart from last night.
Well, come on. The traditional big teams like your Spain, your Germany, your France, your Italy. Sorry, I don't know why I said Italian. They don't look great. They don't look like they're going to dominate games. Italy looked poor. The other week when I was watching them in the international break, I watched Germany lost against North Macedonia.
Italy are actually unbeaten in qualifying now, but
maybe it's just friendlies then.
It's just like it's Italy.
Yeah,
it's like we haven't seen Italy play well since 2006, in fact.
Well, 2012 they made it to the final against Spain, didn't they, in the Euros? If we're talking Euros.
Oh, yeah.
And then obviously Balotelli's famous cry.
Yeah.
But that was a really good Italian squad. I don't really know if they've got anyone who can really take it. I think Turkey, you talk about Turkey, I think Lille I think it's mad, they have like...
Lille have like something like 4 starting Turkish
4 starters. So obviously, and I think they're all playing like midfield. I can't remember.
Yeah. They've got like a right back, a right winger, a cam and
so they've got that chemistry there, and I think they'll be doing really well. Poland with Lewandowski, I'm really curious to see how they do.
I'd like to see how well Poland do, because I think Poland are a nice little team sometimes.
I think I hope England do well. I really do. And obviously, we're getting out of this COVID protocol now, and we're hopefully coming back, and hopefully fans will be allowed back. I think we are in Wembley anyway. I think 90,000.
I've heard 90,000 by June the 21st, which. I mean, if anyone's got any tickets they want to sell,
I'd just go. Go for it. But it'd be interesting to see how he cuts down the squad and who he starts with. Yeah. Because obviously there's a lot of talent there. There's a lot of talent that's got missed out.
Now you've seen the provisional. What would be your starting 11? I see we're approaching half an hour here.
I don't know. I mean, obviously probably start with Pickford in there. Kyle Walker's got to start. Stones, and then obviously is this if Maguire's not fit enough, isn't it?
This is if Maguire's fit, because he's in that provisional.
Yeah, then obviously Harry Maguire, left back Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Midfield's a bit hard. because we've got a lot of talent there. I think on the right, you've got to play Sancho. I think Sancho's got to start. Because, again, he's had a terrific season at Dortmund. Yeah. I think he's been really well. Actually, did Jude Bellingham make it?
Yeah, he made it into the
game, yeah. Oh, man, I should put Jude Bellingham.
17 years old.
Yeah, fair play.
We're sat here, 21,
talking about
him.
Yeah, that's the dream, though. That's the dream. And then two midfielders. Midfield's quite hard, because I don't know who I'd play, really. I mean, is Henderson in?
Yeah. I mean, my midfield, I'll give you a little idea here, would be Henderson, Rice, and then Mount can push up. So Rice is the very, very defensive one.
Yeah, very
Henderson
deep, middle.
Playing the forward balls, sort of connecting that defence and attack, and then we can have that attack in front four. So say like we set up in like a 4-2-3-1,
and then put Kane up
turns into sort of a 4-3-3.
Up front and put Kane up front.
Sancho on the right and probably Grealish on the left.
Yeah.
I mean, my choice would be Grealish. I think Grealish is fit again. He's been playing recent weeks for Villa, but I don't know if that's just to make sure he makes this squad.
I mean, Foden. I'll be interested to see if Foden starts.
I mean, that's really the big question.
Yeah.
Foden deserves to start.
Yeah.
But does Foden start over Sancho? Does Foden start over Mount? I'd start Mount over Foden.
Yeah.
Especially in that midfield.
But yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see, because I think if Mount wins the Champions League, or Foden wins the Champions League, I think that'll affect Southgate's decision, because they're going to be like,
one of them is winning the Champions League. That's mad.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Euros, and obviously I hope that it goes all right. I hope we can enjoy it. Obviously, you know,
I hope I'm back in pubs watching it on big screens, sort of celebrating with everyone when England win or when England lose. Don't really mind.
Don't really mind, to be honest. I mean, I try not to get too passionate over England, but I think I'm just confident this season that we'll do well, and confident this Euros. I don't know. I think.
No, I'm quietly confident about this Euros.
I hope we get to the final.
I mean, apart from France, there's not really that many there's not many teams who should cause us issues.
Well,
there will be, but there's not many.
Because I'm going to make this in my preview.
Go on.
I'm going to say Spain have shot themselves in the foot
by not taking
any Madrid players.
Yeah.
Any. There's more Wolves and Leeds players.
Yeah.
By one in that team.
And Brighton.
Yeah, and Brighton. Then what is Luis Enrique setting this? I hate Madrid agenda.
Yes.
Because it could either go, wow, he's done it, what a guy, but no, he's not, because you need Asensio didn't get called up, did he? No, because he's Madrid.
Yeah. No Isco.
No
Ramos,
no Carvajal. No one of that talent.
No Carvajal.
Yeah.
I forgot about Carvajal.
Yeah, and okay, he's a bit terrible now, but in Spain,
Carvajal's the best right back.
In Spain, he turns up. But now we're going to see this makeshift team. It'll be jokes to see Adama start if he does, because I don't know who he's going to start.
I don't really know what Enrique's going for, though, because if Enrique's going for a five at the back and Adama's taken as a right wing back, that's all right. Adama can do a job there.
Yeah.
Probably against a weaker side, Adama on that right wing back. But then, even if he does want to play that, surely Carvajal's the better defensively.
True. So the most disappointing team will be Spain.
Yeah.
The dark horses would be, I think, personally, I'm going two there, Poland and Turkey. And the two finalists would be England.
Oh, big shouts.
Yeah. Versus, I don't even know.
I don't know if England and France are on the same side of the draw.
Yeah,
I haven't looked at the draw properly. But if England and France aren't on the same side of the draw, them two will be finalists.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my take.
I agree. I mean, Turkey, I think dark horses. I'm very confident about this Turkey side. So I mean, that's it.
What Happy can do. But that's everything from me. Go ahead.
I mean, Sunderland lost in the playoffs. Not very happy. Please don't come at me for it. Again, another 4 seasons. Ever since I've known you, we've been in League One. Not great.
Maybe the season when we made the season when I just disappeared. That's when Sunderland
started. Maybe you just need to leave.
It's like, yes, let's go.
Ahmed's left. Sunderland are up. Come on.
But
that's it. Thank you for watching, listening to this on the WDSportz YouTube channel.
Yeah, please check us out. Share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. Check us out. Check out the website. Check out the Instagram.
Check out everything.
Twitter.
Check out the TikTok.
We're really active on everything at the moment.
To be fair, we are.
TikTok. Yeah. I know Ahmed makes TikTok sometimes along with others from the WDSportz group. And we're really active on everything apart from YouTube, really. Yeah. But that's going to improve come the Euros, come next season when we can get back out filming games, filming non-league, doing non-league.
And doing everything we love.
Yeah, doing what we love, basically.
Yeah.
Cheers. Thank you
guys.
for watching.
Cheers.
See you next week.